Hi there, welcome to BSF Recovery Team. In our last video, we left off where we got the S10 out to the road, and I said that all we had left to do was put it on a trailer and then go celebrate. Well, that wasn't entirely true, because I had forgotten about the Can-Am that was still stuck down in the field. So Toby, the Jeep Gladiator, went back in to rescue the Can-Am.
Where are we hooking on? Oh, but I got it.
Everything's on fire.
You ready?
It wasn't very hard for Toby to drag the Can-Am out to the packed trail. Then they were both able to turn around and get up to the road. After that job was out of the way, it was time to put the S10 on the trailer.
We're gonna end up putting it on this flatbed trailer up here. And they're gonna take it home, try to get it running again. You'll have to stay tuned as they fill us in the future what they end up doing with this thing. So hey, please go out to the YouTube channel and like and subscribe, the BSF Recovery Team. Look down there, look for our merch. Like I've been saying this whole time, we do this for free. There's no charge. Josh here isn't getting a bill. He's not gonna see, some wrecker fee. We do this all for free. And the way we're able to do that is through the YouTube channel and the merchandise. So please go out, like, subscribe, grab yourself a hat, a hoodie. Boy, I'd take a hoodie today. It has been chilly. So here we go. We're gonna try and get this thing pushed up onto this trailer.
We're gonna see if we can push this thing onto the trailer. None of the tires are rolling. Everything's frozen. Everything's frozen. We're gonna see if we can push it onto the trailer.
All right, we're getting it loaded.
I know, we gotta push her that way. You wanna come over here and push that way? Maybe you
I was laughing at when I got the truck stopped.
Yeah, you did. You made it worse and worse. Where are you going?
And that wheel over there with that fender.
Oh, she's good.
She's good. Good. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I didn't think we were. There you go.
All right, come on. Nope.
Lower your boom, Eric. Quick readjustment here and we'll get it up. So guys that are just tuning in, if we got the S10 out, you'll definitely want to check out the video. It was not easy getting it out at all. Surprisingly difficult. There was at one point today that we were really seriously considering leaving it at the corner of a field because we didn't think we were going to get it up a couple of the hills that we had to get up. So we're really close to getting it so nothing will roll. The tires are froze, the transmission is stuck, nothing's turning, so we're having to push and drag everything. Let's see if we can get it up here the rest of the way. A lot of us are very surprised that the frame is still together after sitting in the swamp for as long as it did. I'll get up here close. You can see where all the ice is along that frame rail there. That whole frame, it was buried up to the frame and then froze in at the frame.
That's where she's gonna sit, I guess. That's where it's gonna sit.
Stop.
Oh, oh.
So we've got it up there. They're saying that's good enough. They'll get it home from here.
Well, it's on the trailer now. It's time to go get some dinner and cocktails. Well, we got the truck out and everything loaded up. We're back at the motel and time to get some food and celebrate. So, we got it out. What do you think?
I don't even know what to think.
You guys helped out a lot. Except for you. You sat in the truck all day. What's up with that?
It's cold outside.
It's cold outside. Uh-huh. Well, you only sat in the truck after you got the Can-Am stuck, right?
Oh, yeah. That's the first thing he did was got a Can-Am stuck.
First thing he did is went down there and got the Can-Am stuck. And then he went and sat in the truck.
Never came back in the snow
Had to
again.
make sure that record worked.
Yeah.
Tell you not to do something, you do it. I'm good at that.
Well, we're going to get some food in our belly and celebrate a little bit because we got the job done. Well, thanks for watching BSF Recovery Team. Be sure to click that subscribe button and check out all our other videos. Remember, keep wheeling, have fun, be safe out there, and maybe we'll see you in the woods. In case you guys missed the story, I was contacted on the BSF Recovery Team Facebook page by Josh's friend, Mike Fingerson. Anyway, Josh's friend contacted me and asked me if I had any ideas on how to get this S10 out that's been stuck for 3 years. And I'm like, okay, well, I need more information. Why has it been there for 3 years? And he said, well, came down a hill, they can't get up the hill, and it's stuck at the edge of a swamp, and nobody can get across the swamp. So I decided that if you can't get across the swamp in the summertime, let's try it in the wintertime.
So that's what we did is we came down here in the wintertime, even though the trucks were put away for the winter. And
There we go, gang.
Looks
Set
like a
stuff down. That looks
food
like
here.
yours. Grab it.
That's poppers.
that's poppers,
Bacon hamburger.
bacon hamburger, yep. Bacon mushroom, there we go. Oh, that looks good. After a day out in the woods.
Tuna melt. Cheeseburger. Plain cheeseburger. The pizza's coming. I don't want to make anything for you or not.
I had chips, sorry.
So, even though the trucks were put away for the winter and everything, we decided to drag them out, get them ready, and come down here as what turned out to be the coldest weekend of the year so far. All right, so we have Josh here and Kaisa, the property owner, and so what was the deal? The DNR is telling you got to get everything out of that property, and the S10 has been out there for 3 years, and that needed to get out.
Yeah, so last summer I acquired that land from my parents, and the DNR's been on their case about cleaning it up.
Uh-huh.
There's a lot more that needs to get cleaned up too.
A lot more that needs to get cleaned up, but the tough one's out now.
Yeah, that was the hardest one.
Yeah, it was. Definitely was. I don't know. There's some probably that might be sunk in that far.
Yeah, but none of them were
Not
across
hard to
the
get.
river.
Yeah, not hard to get to.
Yeah. So, well, yeah, we did. We made it across the river, all the way back to the S10, got it out of the frozen ground, and back across the river onto a trailer. It's gone now.
It is out of there, finally. And
What was the most
I'm
surprising part for you, Josh?
watching the tires break from the ground. I mean, I couldn't say a most exciting part. The whole thing was just exciting. It was like an epic ordeal altogether. Just getting in the record, trying to get down there, get across the river, trying to get through, and then figuring out you had to make a pass. It made it so much easier when you made the pass.
I think Chris made the first path, right, to the creek.
No, the wrecker went down to go get the Can-Am, and the wrecker was out in the lead. And the wrecker crossed the river, and I came up the hill out of the river right after the wrecker, and then that's when you crossed the river in the Gladiator. And
Don't go down
crossed
there.
the field.
I think the freakiest part was when we got to that second water crossing, and we had, and somebody was shoveling and fell through. Yeah, you fell through.
Dewey fell through.
I was just standing there and I fell through above my waist.
We made that bridge when I was younger, when my dad first got that property. We made that bridge. That was never there before.
That bridge, when I saw that, that's really when I first was like, we may not actually even get to the car. We may not even get to the truck to where it is, and this is going to be the video of like, okay, this is why the pictures make it look like it's not that stuck. No, there was no context to what you had to cross.
But
It's
Kai
hollow
said
underneath
deteriorated
now.
away.
Yeah, it's a
It's
haul.
deteriorated away.
Yeah,
and your
we
dad
have
and
to
I were
fill
gonna.
it.
Yeah, your dad and I were gonna fill
Like
it.
every year
Well,
we
we
have
did-
to fill it with dirt.
Once
Yeah.
it thaws out, that's all going to drop.
Yeah.
It's got to be filled in again. But it was frozen right
Yeah, I
It was
seriously,
frozen.
I don't know why you guys try to go over there when it's wintertime.
I seriously thought
I
that
know, I was there.
that was the part that it wasn't going to
I was there
happen.
when you came out.
I thought, okay, that's going to be the whole video. This is why, because nobody had the context. The 5 pictures we put on Facebook, everybody's like, oh, that doesn't look that stuck. It's not about how stuck it is. It's where it's at.
Where it was. What we had to
That
do to
was
get
my
there.
whole thing about me not ever being able to get it is that there was a swarm of people that told me, well, why don't we take this? Well, why don't we take that? Well, why don't we use this? Why don't you use that? Well,
Yeah,
it's
once
a
you're around
swamp.
a tree and all
The
this
second
stuff.
you went down in there, it was sink. That's all you did, it just sunk. We took a Polaris Ranger back there, 2 weeks and no rain. and the one side started to touch the wet part, and it just sunk half a rim just by touching it. And I looked at him, and I'm like, nope, you're reversed and backed out. And then I went down the way I went down to get stuck with the Ranger, and I had the worst time getting that Polaris Ranger back up that hill.
That was a
got
steep
a little
hill.
bit ways up, and I even told him I don't think I'm going to get there because all these rocks and boulders to bounce up that I came down off of, it ended up bouncing itself up. But
How's it going over here?
we get back there, truck wouldn't turn over, truck wouldn't.
Okay.
We couldn't get none of the bags in the hook. to
Anybody
it.
else? I gotta
I'm
get
good.
a pad. I can't.
I was a give up on it.
Well, I'll tell you that even on the coldest weekend of the year so far, that swamp isn't frozen. We were turning up mud with the wrecker, and I'm just glad that we didn't sink in it. 'Cause that wrecker's heavy.
Yeah.
When we first walked into it, and we were walking into it, we sunk in it. And we were just walking. I was like, I know it's still wet underneath there, but we can float across if we keep the momentum going.